The day Karen met her match. Margaret Whitfield had been the HOA president for 12 years, and she ruled Sunrise Valley with an iron fist. Every mailbox had to be regulation beige, every lawn perfectly manicured. Every resident bowed to her authority, until she met Jake Martinez. Jake had inherited his grandfather's old cabin on the outskirts of the development. The rustic log structure stood defiant among the cookie-cutter houses, with its weathered wood and wildflower garden. "This eyesore violates 17 HOA regulations," Margaret declared, marching up to Jake's porch where he sat drinking morning coffee. "You need to demolish it immediately, or face serious legal consequences." Jake smiled calmly. "I appreciate your concern, ma'am, but I won't be tearing down my family's cabin." Margaret's face turned red. "Do you know who I am? I run this entire community. I'll have you evicted." "Actually," Jake said, reaching for a folder beside his chair, "I don't think you have that authority here." Margaret scoffed. "Watch me." She pulled out her phone and dialed 911. "Yes, I need police assistance. There's a squatter refusing to leave private property in Sunrise Valley." 20 minutes later, Sheriff Davidson arrived. Margaret rushed to meet him. "Sheriff, thank goodness! This man is trespassing and refusing to comply with community standards." The sheriff looked confused as he approached Jake, who was still sitting peacefully on his porch. "Ma'am," the sheriff said slowly, turning back to Margaret, "I think there's been a misunderstanding." "What do you mean?" Margaret demanded. Jake stood up, extending the folder toward the sheriff. "Sheriff Davidson, could you please explain to Ms. Whitfield about the property ownership in this area?" The sheriff reviewed the documents and cleared his throat. "Ma'am, Mr. Martinez here doesn't just own this cabin. According to these deeds, his family owns this entire county, including all the land your HOA development sits on." Margaret's jaw dropped as the reality sank in. She wasn't dealing with just another resident. She was facing her landlord,